Hello and welcome to this lovely morning Pilates with a little bit of breath work and meditation in there as well. So I'd like to think that this one is a nice everyday one where you can just roll out of bed onto your mat, start off slow, build into it, and by the end you'll feel stretched out, nice and calm but energized for the rest of your day. So if you'd like maybe a block or a rolled up blanket, something to support you, then grab that. Equally, if you don't have anything, that is fine too. And let's get ready to go. Very, very quickly, if we haven't met before, my name is Emma and I am registered blind. So I've got a guide dog at the side. And it does mean that I try to audio describe everything in as much detail as possible so that someone that's blind, someone that's visually impaired can follow along, but also you can take a screen break if you want to as well. Let's get ready to go. So I'm going to sit on my block to start. And we're going to come down into a nice comfortable position. So I'm going to bring my legs into a nice cross position, but you take them wherever you want to. Let's find a nice little bit of length going through the body. Allowing the hands to rest maybe in your lap, by your side. Maybe even placing one hand on your belly, one hand on your chest. And just take a moment to ground your sit bones or whatever you're sitting back on, your heels, into the mat. Take a moment to take a deep breath in through the nose. Maybe the deepest breath you've taken in so far today. And as you breathe out, close down your eyes or just simply soften the gaze, allowing yourself to settle into the space. So already with the eyes closed, you might start to notice the sounds around you. Maybe the temperature of the room, how you're sitting, how you're feeling. Just take a little mental note of it. Maybe what your mood is this morning or whenever you're doing this. Start to breathe a little deeper each time you inhale. Good. Soften those shoulders away from your ears. And in this practice today, I encourage you to gently engage the abdominals, but nothing too much. It's quite a stretchy flow. So we don't need full Pilates engagement. But you can try to breathe a little wider, a little fuller into your rib cage and feel that gentle pulling in of the abdominals away from your clothing. Lovely. When you're ready, slowly swivel yourself around and we're going to come into an open leg child's pose. So you might want the block to rest your forehead on. But we'll swivel round and we bring the feet together and we open the knees out to the side as we walk the hands away as far as they can go as we sit back towards the heels. Maybe starting to feel the hips opening, maybe a little bit through the upper body as you stretch forwards, allowing the chest and the head to melt the floor. Maybe have a little stretch from side to side, pushing into the side of the body, feeling the waist starting to stretch out. Maybe taking the knees a little wider as you melt into it. Good, take your right arm, loop it underneath the left, thread the needle, and listen to the floor with your right ear. Hope I'm not covering the mic, so I might have to lift my arm a little higher. So as we've twisted to that left side, threading our arm underneath, the palm will face up to the ceiling. And like I said, we're allowing the right ear to rest to the floor. Try to sit back onto your sit bones equally, allowing the other arm to rest, or you might want to wrap it behind your body, wherever feels best. Good, do the same to the other side. This time we'll take the left arm, we thread it underneath the right, and we listen to the floor with our left ear. Sitting back and just tuning in, just notice, does this side feel maybe different to the other side? It might feel tighter, it might feel about the same, or maybe this side's a little bit easier. Good, come back to the center. Place your hands underneath your chest, shift the weight forwards. Bring your legs to a nice parallel position, about hip distance apart. Tuck your toes and just start to shift the weight back and forth. So if this is not comfortable, you might want to do this standing against a wall, just going towards the wall and back. You might just want to stay in your child's pose for a bit longer. But we're shifting the weight back towards our toes, like we're sitting back towards the heels, and then shifting the weight forward slightly over the wrists. And again, we're gently engaging those abdominal muscles, so we're not just sinking into our back. You might want to start to ripple, allowing your spine to arch as you sit back, and ripple back the other way as you go forwards, just feeling quite free through the body, while still keeping that gentle engagement through the abdominals. Good. When you're ready, we'll shift forwards and we're going to step our right foot in between the hands. So the hands are either side of that right front foot. The ankle is underneath the knee. And we're going to keep our left hand on the floor and we'll open our right arm up to the ceiling, coming into a nice chest opener. Breathing into it, feeling the hips. Good. Place a hand back down to the floor. You might want to lift the back knee, deepen this stretch through the hips for a moment. Maybe you come back into that twist again here with the knee lifted this time. Good. Place the hand to the floor, drop the back knee and shuffle your foot so it's a little bit wider. The knee is still pointing up to the ceiling. And we're just deepening that stretch into the hips. You might want to bend your elbows a little bit to deepen that stretch. Good. From here, start to walk yourself back, straighten that front leg, feel a nice hamstring stretch, and then shift the weight forwards again. So we hinge our weight backwards, we straighten the front leg, heel down, toes up, and then we walk forwards. Just doing this a couple of times. Waking up the backs of the legs. Good. Shift the weight forwards again into your hip flexor stretch. Sweep the arms forwards, lift them up to the ceiling, open through the chest, and then take your arms back behind the body, interlace the fingers and draw the knuckles down towards the mat, opening out through the chest. From there, let the arms release, bring them back over your head. Place them down in front of, by either side of that front leg. And then when you're ready, tuck the toes of the back leg, lift that knee, and the leg that's in front will sweep it back. So we're in a high plank. If this feels too strong, just let the knees come down. From here, we're going to come up into an up stretch or a down dog. Lift up through the heels and push your hips forward, lead through the hips, ripple out into your high plank. Again, if this feels too strong, let the knees come down and ripple back where we were before in our kneeling position as we ripple. I'm fully sliding on the mat, lots of sweat, which is nice. But you can do your down dog to a plank or you can be here. Good. When you're ready, switch the legs over. This time we'll bring the left foot in front so it's in between the hands. We'll keep the right hand on the floor and we open the chest out, reaching that left arm up to the ceiling. And just breathe into it. You might want to tuck your back toes under, lift that back knee to deepen that stretch. Good. Place the hand back down to the floor, drop the back knee and edge or shuffle your left foot out to the side a little bit, knee is still pointing up to deepen the stretch. You might want to bend the elbows a little bit. And then walk the hands back, straighten that front leg a little bit and then shift forwards. So just gently shifting back and forth, finding a hamstring stretch and then a hip flexor stretch. Good. From there, shift the weight forward, sweep the arms all the way up by the side of your ears, take them back behind you, interlace the fingers behind your back, pull the shoulders back and down, open out through the chest. Let the arms go, lift them up by the side of your ears, place the hands by either side of that front leg. This time we'll tuck the back toes but shift the weight forward so we're right at the front of your mat, bending your knees and you're just hanging over your legs. And let's just continue to bend and straighten the knees a few times, stretching the back of the legs. Good. From there, sit back into an invisible chair, so push the hips all the way back. Start to lift the arms in front into a squat. Taking the arms forwards. Go, place the hands just above the knees. We'll take a standing cat stretch. Round the spine, tuck the head, the chest, the tailbone under, and then extend, lift the chest, the tailbone out. We go again, we round, knees are slightly bent in a half or a squat or a half squat as we ripple. And extend back out. Good, from there, fold over the legs. Take a moment to straighten them, bend them a few times, straighten again. Before bending the knees and sitting all the way back onto your sit bones. Coming back down into a nice seated position. So find whatever feels best for you. Cross legs, sitting back on your heels. And just allow the body to settle down into the space again. Closing down your eyes. Whatever feels best, a soft gaze. And just take a moment to notice the body. So for me, I'm in a really, really hot studio. So I can feel my body temperature's gone straight up. I can feel my heart is beating a little bit quicker than I did at the start. I feel that little bit of energy, but I feel much more open through my hips. Just tune in and notice how you feel now. Do your shoulders feel like they're melting a little further away from your ears? Stay with me a little bit longer for some breath work if you want to. But equally, if you feel dizzy, just stay with the breathing and a little bit of just being, just being here in the space. I encourage you to sit or lay. And you're going to take a nice inhale through the nose, a deep breath in as much as you can. When you feel you can't breathe in anymore, you're going to take one more sneaky little breath in through the nose. Hold. And then exhale, slowly breathe out through your mouth. Let's go a couple more times with this, taking a nice long inhale through the nose. When you feel you can't breathe in anymore, take a cheeky extra inhale. Hold. And then exhale. Slowly let it go. Let's do this one last time. Deep breath in. Cheeky extra one. And then let it go. Come back to your nice natural breathing. Maybe blink the eyes open, come back to the space around you. Thank yourself for taking a few moments for yourself. And I will see you again soon. Take care.